Well, good morning, everyone. It's Vicki with Crochet with Vicki Joe. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me try and adjust my camera a little bit. I'm probably not looking at you. I explained that in one of my other videos. My camera just doesn't allow me to do that for some reason. So I do apologize if I look like I'm looking off somewhere else. But anyhow, today is Tuesday morning, and I just wanted to jump on here and show you a couple of items that I'm working on. I have a busy day today, so I wanted to get a video out this morning. I will try and get it uploaded before I leave today. If not, I'll upload it when I come back. But anyhow, I have a couple of items that I'm working on, and I wanted to show you this one. See if I can get it. I have this right here. This is the poncho that I'm working on with Donna. I believe Donna Loves Yarn. I think that's her web page or her channel. But anyhow, she had asked me if I wanted to work on this with her, make one with her. It was a really big struggle because I don't do patterns. Those of you that watch me, you know I don't do patterns unless it's very understandable. And I'm more of a tutorial person. So she sent me the pattern. I agreed to work it with her. So she sent me the pattern. And yeah, I started it out and I was all confused. So Donna kept trying to help me and send me little tips. And finally, what I realized I was doing, I had it in my head that this was a 4-point poncho. I don't know why I had it in my head, but I did. And I was trying to do the first row like it was a 4-point poncho. So it wouldn't work for me. I always ended up with not enough stitches on the last, from one point to the next. I couldn't figure it out. And finally, when I mentioned it to Donna, she told me, no, it's only a 2-point. Well, that made sense. So I frogged everything I had tried doing and started it again. And when I looked at it as a 2-point, it was easy. So this is what I got done in just a couple of nights, sitting there on my bed working on it. And I think it's turning out pretty good. We were concerned about this part being too big because once you do this, you finish this section, you have to add the collar. And the first one that she had made, the collar had come out really huge, or the poncho hung down over her shoulders. So we were trying to figure out ways that we could prevent that from happening and have a smaller neckline. But I didn't do anything different. I chained the 108. The only thing I did was I went to I used a 6mm hook instead of a 6.5. I used a 6mm, chained the 108, and it worked out perfect. I tried it on. The neck looks fine on me. I put it on my granddaughter. It looks fine on her. Now this is called Inline Alpaca Poncho. And of course we didn't use alpaca yarn because I didn't have any and I didn't want to order any. So Donna had recommended one that she was going to use. And it is this ice cream. And it's called Roving Divagation. Very soft, very pretty, but I'll never use this again. I don't really like roving. This is actually the first time I've used roving yarn, but it doesn't frog, for me anyhow, it does not frog well at all. It knots up. So I had a lot of issue with that. It doesn't like come out very well, and I was pulling it because it was like stuck, and I was trying to pull it, and I just broke the whole thing in half because that's the roving part just just went shoo, just pulled apart. Um, but this is 100% acrylic, and this is a size 4 weight. So the issue we were having, this is a pattern from Hobbii, and it's a paid pattern, but I believe in the actual pattern they use a 3 weight alpaca, which is a lot smaller than this one here that we're using. So that was where we were trying to figure out what size hook we should use with it, you know, how many chains. And well, if I'm gonna, patterns are hard for me, so I have a problem trying to adjust, and you know, because they're hard from the beginning for me unless they're really written well. I don't believe this one was written that well, but after I got past that first line, it was just repeats all the way, so it was very, very easy. But anyhow, that's what I'm working on there. It's called an inline alpaca poncho. I love to make shawls. Shawls and blankets are my best projects to make, and amigurumis, of course. But normally, when I do a shawl, there's 2 people that I turn to. The first one, everyone knows her, and she's like the crochet queen of YouTube. Everybody thinks that way about her. She started crocheting at a very young age. Her neighbor instructed her how to. It was very tough on her to teach her how to crochet. And she's good at what she does. She's been crocheting all these years. She doesn't follow patterns and all that. She does her own. Very talented young woman. And everybody knows her, Crystal, at Bagel Day. So when I want to make a shawl, I normally will turn to Crystal and go through her shawls. And the other person that I will follow is called Fiber Spider. I've made several of his virus shawls, very pretty. He does a outstanding job with shawls. I don't know if he does his own. I think he follows patterns from different yarn companies and stuff that he's affiliated with. Could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but he's really good with making shawls. I love his shawls. Those are the 2 people that I will turn to when I want to do a shawl. When I want to do a hat, I turn to Crystal because she makes all the hats, right? The beanies. So I started doing another one. I thought, well, I'm going to just start throwing out some projects and working on, because you know, when you work on a project, after a while, you know, if it's taking a while, you get bored. So I thought, well, I think I'm going to start another project, and then I can just alternate back and forth. And I might even start another project. And I'll have 3 projects that I can alternate back and forth on. But anyhow, so I started doing this one. I have this yarn. It's the Mandala yarn, and it's the bonus bundle from Lion Brand. I know for a while everybody was buying these, you know, they were like real popular. I have a couple of them. I'm not too sure how many. I found this one out in my bucket, but I think I have a lot more out there somewhere. But I want to start eliminating some of these older yarns that I have, you know, that have just been sitting there. So I pulled this one out, and it's pretty, it feels soft, you know, at first. But then when I started working it, it felt more like a wool, like a rough wool. And I really don't like to really like, I'll use wools that are mixed with something else, but not straight wool. But so I decided I'm going to go ahead and just do a shawl because I can get rid of this. So I was just looking through Crystal's shawls to see which one I wanted to do. So I decided to do this one here. See, I think this is the right side. So I started doing this one. It's going to be a good size shawl. I started working on this yesterday. And this one is called the Jessica shawl. If anyone is interested in doing this, it's got really nice stitches to it. It's very easy to make. It's just double crochet and single crochet is all it is. And you have your middle line right down the middle there. I think it's pretty. It's a little rough. I'm hoping that when I can throw it in the wash machine, throw it in the dryer for a little bit, and it'll soften up. I don't have any of that softener. Normally when I wash my shawls or any type of something I'm going to wear, I like to throw some Downy or something like that in the wash. That helps give it a softness a lot better, I think. But anyhow, that's where I got on this one. So I'm going to work on that one when I get home today. The inline shawl I'm going to take with me and work on it at the doctor's office when I take my husband out there today. But this is what I have. I did start another diamond art, and it's kittens. I think I showed it on my last video, maybe. I'm working on that, and I have one that it's like a dragon inside of an apple. It was for my granddaughter. I started that one, but I haven't finished it, so I'm probably going to be pulling that one out, alternating with that one, and just do a couple at a time so I don't get bored, because the diamond paintings are really large, the ones that I have, so it does take some time, and after a while, my arms get sore, my fingers get sore, so and then I get bored sometimes with the working on a big project, and I don't really have a lot of time, because I try and get the crochet out more so I can do videos. But anyhow, I do plan on making some more shawls. I have some yarn coming in just specifically for shawls, so I'm going to start working on that once the yarn gets here. I just want to do different shawls, probably for spring, since spring is coming up, and I'll show you those when they come in. But anyhow, for now, that's all I have. I just wanted to show you these items. Hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, hope you're doing what you enjoy doing. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I dropped my little clipper. But anyhow, so I got to get off of here now, get ready to leave. Say a little prayer for us today for my husband. He's going for that leg ablation, I think you call it ablation today. So we'll be there for a while. But I will touch bases with you in my next video. You have a great day, and remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I. Bye for now.